Hey guys, and welcome back to the shop here at New Traditions. I'm getting ready to build a bunch of dulcimers. I'm going to be doing about 8 dulcimers over the next, well, before Christmas. It's now close to October 1st, so that's what we're doing here. We're going to be doing dulcimers, ukuleles, and Native American style flutes, along with my other woodcraft Christmas gifts, shaving kits, and pens and pencil sets, and stuff like that. So anyway, I thought I would share some wood with y'all. The woods that I'm going to be using, the first one is a set of Oregon myrtle. This will be the back. It's book matched, and it will be book matched with the sides as well, so the sides will match. This is Oregon myrtle, that will be the back. We'll call this dulcimer number 1. This could be a hourglass or a teardrop. Be the back of dulcimer number 1. This is the soundboard. This stuff is beautiful. This is Port Orford cedar. Here's the top of dulcimer number 1, Port Orford cedar. It's got some ribbon, it's got some curl, it's got all sorts of... There we go. That's a beautiful piece of wood. Now this wood, the Port Orford cedar and the myrtle wood, is all reclaimed. So the fellow that I get my wood from will go out into the logging areas of Oregon and Washington and Northern California and literally dig this wood up. It could be up to 100 years old. He takes it back to his mill and mills it for instrument woods and for other woods. This is the back. It's got some tape stain on it, or this is the sides for dulcimer number 1. It'll have a scroll top made of myrtle as well. All right, and this will be back number 2 of dulcimer number 2. This is Oregon myrtle as well. I'll get the hang of this. This is the back, Oregon myrtle of dulcimer number 2. Again, teardrop or hourglass, I'm not sure what it will be. Beautiful wood. And once again, this is reclaimed. This is not trees that are taken down. They're trees that have been down for decades. Could be that some of this wood is over 100 years old, which is amazing to me. Let's see if I can get this separated here. While I'm storing my woods, I keep them taped together to prevent any type of movement in the wood, any warpage or anything like that. This is Port Orford cedar of dulcimer number 2. Check that out. Some beautiful ribbon. Teardrop or hourglass. I'm not sure what they will be. And the peghead will be a scroll style peghead. 3-piece myrtle peghead. These I call them necks. I know we get a lot of grief from the purists, but the neck will be hard rock maple with a fingerboard overlay of wenge or something like that, similar to that. This would be the sides for dulcimer number 2. You can see I keep everybody taped together to prevent any type of warpage or movement. This is dulcimer number 3. Again, Oregon myrtle wood. Dulcimer number 3. Beautiful wood. Just imagine that being a teardrop back with this as the butt end of the dulcimer and this grain following up to the scroll. Beautiful. Beautiful wood. Oregon myrtle. Here's the top for dulcimer number 3. Port Orford cedar. Dulcimer number 3 top. There's that ribbon. Gorgeous wood. Port Orford cedar, Dulcimer number 3. And the sides. Whoops. The sides of Dulcimer number 3, Oregon myrtle. Now these are all going to be artist models, so they tend to be a little bit more pricey than our performer models. One thing to note, the sides of our artist model, they're 2 5/8. So these are some pretty thick instruments. The side is going to be 2 5/8 deep. The instrument's going to be 2 5/8 interior depth. Now this is some really special wood for me. This is koa, and I believe all of these instruments will be 25-inch VSL. I kind of overdoing the 27-inch VSL. I really, as a dulcimer player, I appreciate the 25-inch scale. So that's probably what I'll be doing. So this is some beautiful koa. I can get this up for you to see. There we go. Gorgeous wood. And here's the sides of this koa. This will be Dulcimer number 4, and it will have a Port Orford cedar top as well. Something similar to the straight grain Port Orford cedar here. Not a lot of ribbon, but a really straight grain wood. It gives it a real nice mellow offset for the koa. So that's instrument number 4, again, Dulcimer number 5, koa. I've really enjoyed working with this wood. It has got such a great color to it, and it's reasonably easy to work with. And this would be the sides for the koa instrument. Again, now these sides will be 2 1/4 on the koa. So again, it's going to be a deep-bodied instrument. We like to call them full-figured. And teardrop or hourglass, depending on what I come up with. And again, the spruce or the Port Orford cedar will be a straight grain Port Orford cedar on these koa instruments. This would be Dulcimer number 6, cherry, backs, and the sides. Again, I keep everything wrapped up, and I wrap it pretty tight. Here in Indiana, in the summertime, there's just a ton of humidity. And it's humid in my shop, unfortunately. I at this moment can't really control that. So I want to make sure that none of my wood moves. So I keep it wrapped tightly with either clear plastic wrap or tape. In this case, it's plastic wrap. And these sides are kind of your standard 1 3/4 depths. So this would be the sides for Dulcimer number 6, I think, 6 in cherry. And this will be our performer model. We'll have a cherry scroll peg head. Dulcimer number 7, I believe, is where we're at. And I keep these woods also, they're all book matched, so I keep them all together as far as numbering goes. I know that I'm taking wood from the same tree, from the same log, for one instrument. That's kind of the beauty of working with the luthier, who actually harvests and mills their own wood. We know exactly which tree this came from, where it came from, and then we keep all of the wood from that tree together so that when you get one of our instruments, the back and sides all come from the same tree, and specifically book matched, which I think is kind of cool. And that is one of the great things about working with a smaller luthier, as opposed to folks who are building thousands of instruments a year who buy their wood wholesale. We actually go to our property and get our wood, let it age for a couple years, and then work it. Or we get wood from our buddy out in Central California, Kevin, who provides us with some phenomenal wood. I'll also be doing some ukuleles. I'll show you that wood as well. Outstanding wood. It's not only beautiful to look at, it's got a great sound when it comes to the ukulele. This is pistachio. This will be one of the ukuleles I'll be doing within the next 2 months. This will be, targeting Christmas. This will be a tenor or a concert or a soprano. Pistachio back. Gorgeous, isn't it? I love working with this stuff. From the pistachio orchards of Central California. This will be the sides. Again, book matched. Kevin makes sure that all of our, like us, all of his wood comes from the same tree. Pistachio sides. They will have carved mahogany necks with a pistachio head overlay. And then for the tops, set this over there. The top will be a Port Orford cedar top. That is just gorgeous. I can't see. Check that ribbon out if you can, if it'll show up. Just gorgeous wood. Decades old, reclaimed. The trees that this comes from are really, they've been down forever. So that's the pistachio. This is myrtle ukulele. Master grade myrtle. Tenor, soprano, or concert. I'm not real keen on the soprano. I enjoy building tenors, and I enjoy concerts. I guess with my big old hands it's kind of difficult doing the soprano, and I play a tenor. I think these could even be baritone. I think they're big enough for that. Here's the sides for the myrtle ukulele, and then the Port Orford cedar top for the myrtle. Looks something like that. Our finishes are super thin. We do not put anything thick on, especially on the soundboards. I've never quite understood that. Some people will put an acrylic or some sort of really thick plastic type of cover just to get the shine. But we want the sound, and our customers want the sound rather than the shine, or along with a nice satiny shine. So that's it from New Traditions. It's September 28th, I believe. These are the instruments I'm going to be building. If you're interested, let us know. Drop me a PM or visit our website, www.newtraditionsdulcimers.com. Send us a